How do the challenges of bike joring compare to the challenges of dog sledding? Well, in today's episode, we talk about it. Hello, welcome to another episode of Massachusetts. I'm your host, Bob Tremblay. Well, here we are. It's March 15th, and it really looks like spring has come to stay here in New England. It's about a month early. So the snow has melted, the mud is almost dried up, and the weather is really warmed up. So it looks like it's time for me to put away my sled and commit to bike joring or dry land mushing with my scooter. So it looks like we're back on wheels, and the sled is away for the season. So anyway, with this warm weather and the rising temperatures, it brings up the question, is how do the hazards compared to dog sledding on snow and wheeled mushing on dirt or on pavement compare and contrast? Other than the obvious being the snow and the terrain, there really are some differences. And in today's episode, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, ready? Ready? Up, up, up. Good. That's it. Yep. G around. G. Yes. Good dogs. Yes. Good, good, good. Hit. All right. Come on. Good. Hit. Yep. Nice. Nice. No. Sorry. Let's see if we can get him by. I can turn him around. Okay, let's go back. Let's go. Come on. Okay. Yeah, once we get past it, I'll set. Sorry about that. All right. Not right now. Not right now. All right, let's go. Up, let's go. Up, let's go. Thank you. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's it. Come on. That's it. There we go. Good. Come on. Well, I have to admit, this is one of the, I'm not going to say it's bad, but this is one of the least fun runs I've had with the dogs this season, probably ever. They're doing fine. They're going steady, but they have no enthusiasm. Ever since we saw that film with their dogs, that just kind of got them out of their rhythm, and I haven't been able to get them back into it. It's also kind of warm, and I don't think they're quite ready for that. And to be honest with you, I'm not ready for this to be dry land mushing right now either. But what can we do? You know, this is what Mother Nature has dealt us. And in addition to, I'm sure the dogs are probably a little warm. As you'll see, they're blowing their coats right now. And you can see how their undercoat is being shed and cast right now. And I'm sure all this extra fluff still in them, and with these hot temperatures, just kind of make it a little bit strenuous for them. So it's kind of overall an unenthusiastic ride today. Kind of a disappointing way to kind of end our Massachusetts season, but we'll get the dogs back and we'll see what's in store for us for the remaining 5 days of the winter.
Good dogs. Yes. Yes.
Well, we're back home from our run, and I've taken out our Furminator, and I think it's time to start grooming the dogs a little bit and getting some of their winter coat out, because spring really seems to be here to stay. But as you saw today, you know, with the warming weather, brings out a whole new set of obstacles for us as we go mushing. Particularly, people come out, they start to hike. And when they come out to hike, they bring their dogs, and other dogs can be a real distraction on the trail. Admittedly, I've got to teach my dogs to learn to go by and to ignore other dogs more. It takes practice. I tend to choose trails where I'm not going to run into anybody else, but even though I can choose those trails, I'm still going to run into folks. So I need to work on my dogs for that. But other dogs are completely unpredictable because you have no control over them. So anyway, welcome to spring. We have 5 more days of winter, and so we'll probably try to get another winter episode in before spring officially begins. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I look forward to seeing you on the trail.